All right, I'm sitting here with Showtym.
Yeah, for real. The real Showtime.
The real Showtime. None better. Okay, so what you been up to these days?
Just working, and more work, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to stay focused, trying to stay clear-headed, you know, shit. Just focus on the finish line, that's it.
Right. I know before we started rolling, you were talking about longevity, so that's what you've been focused on, huh?
Definitely. Longevity, like, when I say longevity, I mean like the shit that's gonna last 20 years after I die, you know what I'm saying? Or 100 years after I die, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you want to create a legacy for sure.
Definitely. We gotta do it for the youth, you know? Not only for the kids in my family, but for the kids, period, you know?
Mm-hmm.
For inspiration and shit, just really a guidance, a way to the top, you know? That's all.
So what made you switch? Because, obviously, you were putting out music, and now you kind of not so much that you don't put out music, you kind of fell back, and now you're more into the songwriting situation.
Right. I get asked that a lot. That's crazy. Cause a lot of people have noticed that when my nigga J. Cole was like, I took the back for my lack of promotions. I guess I was left with the one for the back and the poster. I guess I was hoping the music would speak for itself, but the people want everything else. So with that being said, what I fucking did was I started focusing on what was paying me right now, what was helping me and my family out right now, which was the songwriting side. I'll try to break it down for you a little bit. When I write a song, I have to get it mixed, I have to get it mastered, I have to pay for the video, I have to shoot the video, I have to be in the video, I have to be there to show up. And I'm not signing anybody or anything, I'm independent, so that can become a hassle sometimes. Versus when I write a song for somebody, 9 times out of 10, they have a machine that's already pushing them, that's already going to shoot the video for them, that's already going to market for them, that's already going to promote for them. You know what I'm saying? So, and put it on big platforms. So really, I just have to sit back and get what they call the back end, the residual checks that come, we call them royalties.
Right.
So that's just really, that's the breakdown.
When did you officially get into that? Like, what was the moment when you were like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna start songwriting?
Whenever I wrote it was after that. I'll say when I got a chance to be a part of a legendary country artist's album. I can't say their names, but one of them from Texas. One day I'll be able to talk about that. I got flew to Nashville, Tennessee to work on a country album, and financially it changed my life. I started 3 years ago. I started paying my rent and my bills off of music, which mean a lot to me because that was always my dream. That to me, that's making it. That's my success. Like a lot of people always be like, "Oh, Showtime, we waiting on you to blow up. We're waiting on you to blow up." And I'm like, in my brain, I blew up because I'm financially taking care of myself, and my mom calls me for money. My little brother, my little sister, all the time off of thoughts that are coming out of my brain. You know what I'm saying? I haven't had a 9 to 5 in 4 years now, you know what I'm saying? Just keeping it pushing,
Yeah, and every time I see you, you elevate.
I appreciate that. I definitely try to elevate every year. That's what I tell myself. When people always see me, they be like, "Showtime, you still doing music?" I'm like, hell yeah, I'm doing. In my brain, I say, I'm going to continue to do it until it stops paying me. Which realistically, it won't stop paying me until 20 to 50 years after I die, because my royalty check will continue to come. You know what I'm saying? So.
Right. So now, since you songwrite, how does that actually work with streaming?
Okay. I own my own publishing company. Me and Super Dave. It's called Audio Genius. Shout out to Super Dave. Dave's not here. David Dixon, that's my producer. Those are all three the same person, by the way. Yeah, well, we have a publishing company, so how it works with the streaming is I usually get 50% of the publishing of everything that I do, and then on the other half, I get, it just depends on what artist that we work with. 9 times out of 10, it's in between 30% and 70% of a project. So a couple of my clients get a lot of spins, you know, like millions and millions of streams. So basically, I just collect my 30%. You know, when you're talking about millions and millions of streams, 30% is pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
So that's kind of how that goes. I'm a percentage eater. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then don't get me wrong. Some clients, you know, I get a upfront check too, but a lot of them I like to build organic relationships with and just get the back end. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that lasts longer. Once, like, longevity, like what we were saying, we can give each other money all day, but once we become to trust each other and love each other's art, then, you know, we can make money forever together, I feel like.